Ever feel like the world speaks one language, but your group has its own accent? Welcome to Subcultures, mini worlds inside the larger culture. That accent isn't random. It's something sociologists can define and study. In this video, you will learn what a subculture is, how it fits inside mainstream culture, and how to spot one in real life. Let's start with the basics. A subculture is a culture within a broader culture, with its own values, practices, and beliefs. To place it in context, members of a subculture still participate in the larger culture. Think of subcultures as nested inside the mainstream, part of it, not apart from it. With that big picture in place, let's look at what shapes subcultures. Sociologists point to factors like where people live, the work they do, the interests they share, their age group, ethnicity, or religion. Any of these can knit a group together. As a result, subcultures develop recognizable patterns inside the bigger culture. You will notice language, norms, and symbols that feel special to insiders, while the group still shares society's laws and institutions. A simple way to visualize this is with nested circles. The outer circle holds mainstream norms such as laws, shared language, and national holidays. The inner circle holds subculture norms like dress, slang, or rituals. The overlap reminds us that the two interact every day. To see the model in action, consider the sneakerhead community. They often value authenticity, practice lining up for releases or entering raffles, and believe the story behind the design matters. At the same time, they use the same money, streets, and online stores as everyone else, which anchors them in the mainstream. One example helps, but it also raises a common confusion. Now, here is a common mix-up to clear away. Subcultures operate inside the mainstream. Countercultures actively oppose key mainstream values. That posture of opposition is what sets countercultures apart. So far, you now have a working definition, a visual model, and one solid example. If you can name a group's values, practices, and beliefs, you are well on your way to identifying a subculture. Ready to lock it in? Tap the link for study guides and flashcards on this topic, so you can keep learning without missing a beat. Next, we'll apply this framework to a new example. With a foundation set, let's transfer the idea to a fresh case: surfers. A shared value is respect for the ocean. A common practice is waiting for your turn in the lineup. A guiding belief is that the wave forecast matters. Notice how these markers echo our earlier pattern while staying within the wider society. For a different example, look at open source makers. They value collaboration, practice sharing designs, and believe knowledge grows when it is open. Again, they live and work within mainstream institutions. Before we wrap up, let's tackle a gray area. All sports fans might be too broad to count as one subculture, but a specific team's fan base, complete with chants, rituals, and traditions, often does. In other words, specificity helps you draw the line. Now, here is a quick guide you can use anywhere. First, name the big culture. Second, list the group's shared values. Third, identify shared practices. Fourth, note beliefs or symbols. Fifth, confirm that the group still participates in mainstream life. If all five fit, you are likely looking at a subculture. To summarize, a subculture is a smaller culture nested within the mainstream. Use the nested circles model to remember the relationship and spot one by naming shared values, practices, and beliefs, like sneakerheads, surfers, or open source makers. Ready to quiz yourself with the content covered in this video? Check out the link in the description. where you'll find Quizlet content made just for you.